on, guys? It's your girl, Mi'Chel Rose, and we are here with the second part of the Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis film movement. Here we go. Keep it going. Now, listen. I get a little tongue-tied on my words when I got to say T $ Roy 3 times, but I'm not going to try tonight. On a serious note, this new film that you guys are releasing is serious. But we got T $ Roy here, who is the man behind the music, also the man behind the vision. Let's talk about the music of the movie Platinum. Is it any different from Gutter?
Of course. When we designing the music,
okay,
it gives that feel. We need to bring us a particular emotion.
Okay.
The emotion that we was going for Gutter to the emotion that we're going for, which is the prequel of Gutter with Platinum. The vibe, the pace is different.
Okay.
So we had to set the tone. Of course, you're gonna have a nice visual, but it's just that music sets the that emotion. So it's like having a nice intimate steak dinner with your loved one. But if you got rock music playing, it's not going to quite put you, you know what I'm saying, when you're trying to go.
Yes.
So we most definitely we most definitely are particular, very particular about having the music. We got some of yours in our upcoming movies, man.
T $ Roy. Let me say it 3 times. T $ Roy. Okay, no stop. Thank you, because I think that for artists like myself, in order to be acknowledged, people have to really listen to what's being said. They got to listen to the music, the tone of the music, because music is so it's so typical these days because everyone's doing music. So when I say that, for you to acknowledge an artist like myself, an artist like Il Trill Neil, my Sapphire,
crazy. I love Sapphire.
So many amazing artists that you guys have brought to the forefront because you have the ear for music. Let's talk about the making of the film, because I know in order to get to the movies, you got to make the film. What was it like being a part of the making of this film?
Wow.
I know it's a little intense in moments.
It is. Once me, Joe, we sit down, he has the vision, things start becoming conceived. We start, and then we keep substance. We keep a truth with it.
Yes.
And we have some, we try to make it entertaining, but we stay true to who we are with things that we've seen and the things that we feel like the masses. Because we do feel like if he likes and I like it, we'd be like, everybody's gonna like it.
Right.
You know, so we always try to go back and be like, nah, that doesn't seem real. We always wanted to have substance. And just like the music that we tend to go to, the people sound so believable. Your genre of music that you do, you sound so believable.
Thank you.
Trill, when he does his thing, is believable. Sapphire, everybody it's a truth up under it.
Yes.
It's like you can just keep doing it forever.
Yes.
And that's like when we get the vision, like we can see when we start talking and building on the situation of how this guy started and how they converted him. Mm-hmm. They pulled him into the life. He wasn't going out choosing them. And we had to put a certain vision that we had to put together. And once we see it and we talk about it, we know it's believable. We'll be like, that's it. We just can jump out. It just hits you.
It's like the light bulbs, the aha moment.
That's it.
I know that having a team work with you is important. But sometimes all it takes is two, to really make it happen. And I've been able to see the brotherhood, the workmanship that you and Mr. Joseph Elmore has. Let's talk about what is that like, continuing to have somebody alongside of you? Because people work together and then they just fall off the wayside.
Right.
Continuing to build this monument of work you guys are doing. What is it like just to have that solid brother right there with you?
Man, it's a beautiful thing because
emotional moment.
The main thing is we both just always have the ability to keep doing what we say we're going to do.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point that if he says he's gonna do that, it's just a trust and belief. I know I don't sweat it. And if he be like, T, we're gonna do this, and I'll be like, yeah, he just knows. We just don't have to keep, and that makes it easy for you to do you. It makes it so much easier, that we just keep, running parallel with each other. It's just what it is, and we keep emotions in check because
that's important.
We do, and like with me and Joe, when we rap, if we get on the phone and talk, we talk for like an hour and something every time we get on the phone. So it's like, we go off each other. You like this, you that. We keep finding medians, and we just keep going. And the main thing is our level of communication is just way up there.
And that takes time. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that takes time to build up because it's a difference in being in the boardroom than being on the phone. Right. Let's talk about being in the boardroom because I know that there's a lot of people that play major parts in what you do. Oh, yeah. So let's talk about being in the boardroom and who's a part of the board of the movie Platinum.
Far as on our production?
Yes.
When you say like what it's like one thing we learned that we discuss a lot is it's not a cookie cutter dealing with it. We have to learn each individual.
Okay.
And we learn I have to talk to this individual like this. Mm-hmm. I talk with this one like this. Mm-hmm. It's just like that's the thing with communication. And that's the things that me and him discuss. So when we in boards, the people that we deal with, we understand like, I don't think we should have that person doing this. Let's have them doing that. Right. The way we delegate situations to them. And it makes things run smooth. Of course, when you got a lot of moving parts and things need a little bit more attention, you got to oil this a little bit more. Right. You got to tighten this one up a lot. But that's what it takes. Right. And we understand that we have a crazy work ethic. Yes. And so, we don't mind, keep coming back and got to deal with that. But our team is so dope that it makes it like easier for us, with Linda and Candy and Shariko, Trill, Neil, it makes things so much easier because the only thing we require is just do what you said you can do.
Wow. Now this is something that you stand 10 toes down on. Man. If you say you gonna do it, do it. Whatever it takes. Even if you can't, this is from the words of the man. Even if you can't do it and you agree to do it, figure it out.
Figure it out.
Fake it till you make it. I mean, I've heard you say this so many times, but each and every time I heard you say it, you were standing in the position where you were showing up.
Oh yeah.
Every time. And then you were talking in the presence of this is already done. This is what's coming. The movie Platinum. Yeah. What are some of the highlight moments people can look for from this film?
Wow. I think the highlight that a lot of people are going to see because we've caught already, we have people coming to us talking about how can y'all put a movie out like that knowing about human trafficking and these things. So
shout out to everyone that's advocating for human sex trafficking right now.
Definitely.
Shout out to my girl, Dr. Nisi, as well. She's like the forefront right now on the movement because this is very important. And I'm glad again, Joseph Elmore and T. Roy, thank y'all for doing this, first of all, because it's a conversation that has to continue to be in our faces. Now, with that being said, go ahead.
Right. So the point that we're not glorifying anything.
Right.
We're telling a story. And I think what people going to blow people's minds is that he got pulled into this.
That part.
He didn't come down and was trying to put the gorilla pimp down.
Right.
And I think that point when people see it, you had willing participants, if you will, because of course we're against the human trafficking. We most definitely.
Right.
But we're telling a story. It's a story, and we're telling it, and we know that when me and Joe spoke, it's going to cause people to talk about it, and we want that.
Yeah.
So when people get up under your comments and how can you do that, and why are y'all speaking about this and this and that, what all this going on? It's a story, no different from Indecent Proposal.
Yeah.
About infidelities. nobody, you know,
That's
it's certain
true.
things. It's a story, and I think that we just have the ability to do it so well. It might look like we're glorifying it.
Yes,
You know
Lord.
what I'm saying?
I was like, oh my God, please.
We're telling the story, and I think people really going to enjoy that. They're really going to enjoy it because, you know, it's point of view. You know, when people have a point of view of different situations, some people came out of it, some people going into it as we speak. You know,
so
and
true.
so, but it's a lot more to it. You know, it's a lot more to it, and when you sit and watch it with a creative mind and you watch it, you're going to enjoy it. And I feel like everybody's going to walk away with different opinions.
Right.
But that's what we're here to do. We're here to stir the pot and just create conversations like we did with Gutter.
Come on, King. Yeah. You better talk that talk, $T$. Roy. I just want to say that I'm proud of you. I'm just honored just to always be in your presence because you know your story is real. Your hustle is even realer, but the vision you have is reality. And it's amazing just to sit here and talk to you always because, you know, it wasn't easy.
Man.
It didn't happen overnight. And if you don't know, you will hear soon. But this is a brother that definitely that came through the trenches, made it out, smelling like roses, honey. Let's get it. Moving on really quickly. Who are some, because this is the music man behind the scene. Who are some of the artists that we can look to listen for in this movie?
Wow. Well, it's a lot. Like the main one, like of course we have I love the song with Jay South and Daytona Mac. It is the premier song of Platinum. We have a lot of artists, man, but we chose that. And when Joe was like, that's it. That's the one that jumps out because we meet so many talented people. Yeah. And you be like, we wish we could, you know, it's just not enough minutes in the movie.
What's the name of that song?
That was Little Child.
Little Child. Yeah. Little Child running. Okay, listen. Yeah. You listen. You can't say I ain't seen the trailer. I've been all up in that thing. Okay.
Little Child.
I love it.
It's dope. And the thing is, man, that I appreciate with the movies is the great people that we meet along the way and nurturing relationships. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I tell Joe that's what we be about. And it's like it's the relationships that we grasp. And, you know, of course, a lot of, you know, it comes with the finances and you can get the money, but it's nothing like having those great bonds and those great relationships of people that we just can keep assisting each other. And I want everybody to go out and skyrocket and do your thing. So we can be like, oh, we can put a call in, you know what I'm saying?
At any time.
Yeah. And that's the main thing for us is, you know, relationships. And what me and Joe say is it's amazing how we could just come up with an idea and it starts hitting the paper. And then at the end, when you rap, it's a visual. Yeah. It's a visual now. Yes. Now, this thing that was the idea with the paper, now it's a living, breathing person. Yeah. That people want to put on T-shirts and put this person in, and they want to act like this person. And that right there is like, wow, you know, accomplishment. You know, the best part of life, bringing something forth into existence.
That's so true. Yeah. You know, when I first seen Gutter, I was telling Joe earlier, when I seen Gutter, I seen like some people in it that I could relate to. In Platinum, is there any characters that you could relate to in Platinum?
Yeah, it's like, you know, to me, life is a contradiction. I could see myself in a lot of different, you know, from the person that was probably driving the bus to the person that's driving, because as you go through life and you venturing and you getting these scars, your pedigree comes from not just one particular thing.
That's so true.
You know, so it's like I could see myself in the smallest person to the biggest person. Wow. Because I've been on spectrums.
Both sides.
Yeah, to where I had to keep fighting my way up, and then you sitting in a position to where you have to call shots. And then, you know, you have your emotional times, and then you have, you know, so I can see things and I can see it in anyone. I think that's what makes me, when I deal with people, because I can relate to the person that's sitting on the street that's trying to wash a window. I probably can see some things and rap with him and be like, yeah, you know, been there, just maybe you just haven't ignited that fight yet. I don't know what put you here. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I've found myself in situations, but I just had that ability. I got to get up out of here.
Man,
you know
let's
what I'm saying? Go. Yeah. So, so, you know, me relating is like, and I can sit and just chop it over.
Let me tell y'all something. It's cool to be in Hollywood, but ain't nothing like Hollywood.
Man.
Listen, ain't nothing like little Hollywood. I love it. I really appreciate you, everything that you've done, and everything that you've brought to the film industry, because it's very much needed. Even the way that you and Mr. Joe have collaborated on so many projects. Up and coming, we have what? Platinum. And what else?
10 Reasons Why Men Cheat. Double Kill.
Double Kill is gonna be.
Double Kill is.
Listen.
Double Kill. Even with the, shout out to Mary, but sometimes they can be like, "Are y'all going to step out and do this?"
And every time you guys show out, let's go.
Because Joe's not going. He don't want to stray away from it. Like, now we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna get behind it, and we're gonna do it, and to see it, and now watching it and looking at it like, man, this is gonna be amazing. And then shooting the Christmas, this is gonna be the first like holiday type movie. Everybody hates Christmas. Yeah.
Everybody hates Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited to see what else is next to come, because you guys never cease to amaze me with your work. I'm always honored. Platinum is coming. 10 Reasons Why Men Cheat is coming. DGK is coming. What else is in store for T. Roy?
Well, the things that starts blowing me away is what people need to know is how you're a dope artist, dope actor, host. I need that to be. I need that because you be having these bases covered, and when you do it, you be knocking it all out the park. And I don't want nobody. I know you're doing your thing, but they need to know that your talent level and you it's wide. Your game is wide. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that I love that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why to come up here to to build with y'all on this is like what? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're gonna bring it. You know what I'm saying? You always do.
Thank you, T. Roy. Never a dull moment.
Hey,
oh my God. Hi, is that ever?
That's ever.
Hi, beautiful. The beautiful daughter of Mr. Joe Elmore. Hey, girl. Listen, you never know what's going to happen on Iconix Radio. A little celebrity can always pop in. Yeah. But T. Roy, any words of encouragement to the youth that are listening to the sound of your voice right now?
Yes, most definitely. Like you said, the things that I stand on. Just don't overbill yourself. Okay. Don't overbill yourself and end up putting yourself in a trick bag. If you do what you say you're going to do, you will find your pace picking up. You will find yourself sitting in a room with different people because when you're doing big business, no matter what it is, people love people that are reliable, dependable. And if you keep doing things, you're going to get come on in. You're going to get the nod. And no matter how small, like Joe always say, there's no small role. It's only small acting. So no matter what you're doing, you do it to death and just keep doing it. And you're going to achieve.
Y'all listen, my heart has been filled with joy and so much inspiration. T. Roy King, always a pleasure.
Well, definitely.
You finna get in the hot seat real quick. Listen.
Let's get it.
All right. Now, we played a little game earlier, but we finna do a replay. You have 10 seconds.
All right.
10 seconds to tell me 10 reasons why women cheat.
10 seconds to tell you 10 reasons?
Ready? And?
That's 10 reasons? For 10 seconds?
By word. By word. By word.
All right.
One word. Y'all jump in. Okay. All right. 15 seconds.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. Women. And if you need to pick up where he left off, that's fine. Okay? I know he had revenge, and basically women ain't shit. And, and it was another one, right?
More sexual than men.
Yeah, more sexual. So so you got 7. 7 in 15 seconds. I love you. Here we go. You count down?
I count.
Okay.
Ready? And let's go.
Okay.
15 seconds.
Emotions or lack of thereof, scared to leave their current situation. And I got to double back on them, so I'm just being a piece of shit. Nympho. Some people newness, just want to try something new.
Okay.
And
we almost
relation, the type of relationship that you have with this person. Easily swayed by money.
That's it. That was good. That was good. Man, he was like, backtrack. Let's go. Oh my God. Where can people find you and where can they go and support you?
Okay, I'm at Extreme with an X, Extreme_Investments Entertainment on Instagram. And other than that, man, you're gonna find me at the movie theaters. You're gonna see it up there. You're gonna see Elmore Vision doing his thing.
Elmore Vision, let's go. Yeah. Joseph Elmore, T$Roy, the entire squad, everyone that's a part of the vision, the movement. Thank you guys so much for making history right here in the South and abroad. Guys, T$Roy, Joe Elmore Vision was in the building, guys. Platinum is coming to you. Go and check it out. Gutter is out. 10 Reasons Why Men Cheat is coming very soon. We'll see you there. It's your girl, Mi'Chel Rose, and Iconix Radio is